Hello there, boys and girls. Our friend Tabitha is here with us for handwriting time today. Yes, I had to come, Mrs. Neve, because we're doing my very favorite Bible verse for handwriting. What verse is that, Tabitha? It's the Y verse. You are the light of the world. Ah, yes, and you are. I'm so excited about that Jesus wants me to be a light for him. I'll be a sunbeam for Jesus. A sunbeam, a sunbeam. I'll be a sunbeam for Jesus. I'll be a sunbeam for him. Nicely sung. I know another song about being a light for Jesus. What song is that, Tabitha? This little light of mine. Of course, that's one we all know and love. Can we sing it now? That's a great idea. Okay, boys and girls, get ready. Sing it with us. You know the words. Here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. What verse next, Mrs. Neve? Shine all over Spokane Valley? Sounds good. Sing it, boys and girls. Shine all over Spokane Valley, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine all over Spokane Valley, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine all over Spokane Valley, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Ooh, how about hide it under a bushel? No, that's a good one. What does that mean anyway, Mrs. Neve? I always wondered. Well, do you remember when Jesus told everybody the Y verse, he said, do people put a lamp, light up a lamp, and then hide it under a bowl? No, they put it on a lampstand so the whole house can benefit from the light. Oh, yeah. So it's just talking about that we don't hide the light underneath something. We want to let it shine. That makes sense. Okay, ready, boys and girls? Here we go. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Don't let Satan it out. Right. Don't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Don't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Don't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, that was fun. Thanks for singing with me, boys and girls. And thank you for leading us, Tabitha. That was fun. And speaking of fun, let's write the Y verse. Great idea. You have a seat over here, dear. You can sit in the first row. Okay, I'll be a good listener. She always is. Might get another point on the clipboard, dear. Okay. All right, boys and girls, the Y verse is found in your handwriting binder. So you'll need your handwriting binder, a pencil, and an eraser, of course, just in case. The Y verse is near the back of your binder, and it looks like this. I'll bring it a little closer. Of course, there's a place at the top to write your name first and last, and then you've got some Y sets to trace and copy, and then they have the Y verse here. I have recreated it up on the whiteboard, so let's have a look. All right. We've got our line here for the Y sets. Of course, you have a few lines. I think the people who made this figured that the Y's would be a good one to practice again, because even now, towards the end of the year, I still see once in a while where, especially the lowercase Y's, they're not on the right parts of the lines. We'll talk about that in a minute here. So for your uppercase Y, start at the top of the upstairs. As you can see, you're going to pull a diagonal line down to that middle line, jump up, and pull a diagonal line back down to the middle, and then straight down in the downstairs. So diagonal line down, going to jump up, bring another diagonal line down, and then straight down the middle like that. Mostly kids do pretty well with the uppercase Y's. Let's talk about lowercase y. You're going to start at the dotted line. That's the secret. Start at the dotted line in the middle of your house there. From that dotted line, pull your line straight down to, it's a pink line on my big whiteboard page here, but it would be the bottom line of the downstairs. So let's do that first. I'm starting at the, dotted line. Pull the line straight down to the bottom line. Do you see how I have it there? Yeah. Then I'm going to jump up back to the dotted middle line. I'm going to pull a diagonal line down to meet that first line, but I'm going to keep on going down into the basement. So let's do that now. I'm going to go back up to the dotted line. I'm going to pull my line straight down diagonally into the basement. And there you go. That's your proper lowercase y. Let me show you what I still see. I know we kind of touched on it yesterday when we did our page. You have very nice handwriting. This is what I see sometimes. I either see where they make the lowercase y in the upstairs and the downstairs. It never makes it into the basement. And people aren't sure, is this an uppercase y that they didn't pull the line straight down? Or is it a lowercase y that kind of floated up? You know, they're just not sure. So make sure you start at that dotted line. The other thing I sometimes see is actually the lowercase y looks pretty good, but it's really tiny. Do you see that? It's all in the downstairs. It doesn't make it into the basement. And then this triangle part of it, this pointy part, is really small. So make sure, again, start at the dotted line, pull your line all the way down to the bottom line, jump back up to the dotted line, slant it down into the basement, and you've got a nice, I'm calling it open triangle there. All right? So keep that in mind when you're making your Y sets. Now, where is my eraser? Just found it. So let's erase these and get on with our Y sets here. Okay, so I'm going to do a finger space, uppercase Y, lowercase y, finger space, uppercase y, lowercase y, finger space, uppercase y, lowercase y. I'm done. So you have a few lines of those to practice your Y sets. Make sure those lowercase y's are in the right parts of the house. Then you've got the Y verse to trace and copy. So I'm starting with an uppercase Y because it's the line leader of the sentence. So here's my uppercase Y. And then there's, I know you'd think it'd be an O, right? Because you think you'd be spelling U, Y-O-U. Wait till you see what we got here. It is a E. E. I know. It's the word ye. Ye. You may not have heard of that word before. It is not used much anymore. It is a very, very old way of saying you. And it's the way people used to talk. Instead of saying you, they'd say ye. That's what they've got here, just so you know. And just an FYI for your information, it rhymes with we and me. So there you have it, the Y-E. Okay, let's go on. We've got ye, then a space, R, A, R, E, bing, bing, sight word, right? The, T, H, E, bing, bing, another sight word. Now, there's that empty line beneath it where you are going to copy this line. Ye are the. So we'll do that now. Uppercase Y, ye, leave a space, R, space, the. Now I'm down to the next line. And ye are the, light, right? So L. And to get long I, it's going to be I, G, H is going to give you the long I sound. Remember, with two vowels, the only way you can get long I is with silent E at the end, like in kite, but there are other ways to get the long I sound, and one of them is I-G-H. There we go. In fact, we saw it way back. Oops, it's too high for you to see, but we had the panther tail star is light blue. Light, I need my T at the end. Okay. Light of, O-F, bing, bing, sight word. The, bing, bing, sight word again. Now, before we get to world down here, we have our blank line to copy light of the. So light, L-I-G-H, to give me a long I, T, light of the world. W-O-R-L-D, period. Now, this is one of those times where O-R is not making the or sound like it usually does in orange. Otherwise, it would be world. It's not. Once in a while, O-R can make the sound, like in this word, work. So you do see that once in a while. World, I'm going to, of course, copy world again on the line below. W-O-R-L-D. There we go. So boys and girls, that is your Y verse page. And if you want to go ahead and go for just a little bonus something, you could draw underneath on the bottom part of the page a picture to go with this verse. Maybe it would be a light of some kind. Maybe it be a picture of planet Earth, the world. So that would be really cool. Have fun with it. Use a pencil for the writing, but for the picture, you could do crayons or markers. So very good there. Tabitha, do you have your supplies ready to go? I will get them, Mrs. Neve, and I will work hard and do my best to honor the Lord. Excellent. So boys and girls, we'll see you next time. And don't forget, boys and girls, you are the light of the world. You are. God bless you.